everybody. Smoothie Alan here, Lifestyles of the Fit and the Famous, and today I have a fit and famous Katrina Starzhynskaya. Now, Katrina comes to me today. This is her book here, bestseller on Amazon, Katrina's Recovery.
Thank you.
She has come with me today to agree to do a smoothie segment with somebody who's fit and somebody who's famous, okay? And Katrina's journey was a difficult one for her. She went through a health issue, okay? And what I do, and my passion, is to share healthy things with people, and I do that through smoothies. Smoothies is one of the best ways to get some healthy things into your body. All the stuff we're supposed to be eating every day, fruits, vegetables, they're quick, they're fast, they're efficient. Now, Katrina had, well, I'll let her tell you a little bit about her, her battle with what she went through.
Oh, of course, thank you, Alan, for a nice introduction. So, I was always very healthy. I was juicing and doing smoothies all the time. And one day I woke up with a mysterious disease when half of my face was paralyzed and half of my body was numb, and I was in excruciating pain. And I ended up in the emergency room, of course, and doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. So I went from doctor to doctor, and they told me nothing was wrong with me. It was all in my head. They told me I was fabricating symptoms. And one day I was so sick, I was rushed by ambulance into emergency room when not even a doctor, a resident, told me I could have Lyme disease. And at that moment I was so happy because finally I knew what was wrong with me and I was going to take care of it. And 15 minutes later, when I did my research online and I googled Lyme, apparently it's an incurable disease.
Non-curable, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations, we've diagnosed you can't be helped.
Yes.
Sad but true. It happens all the time in Western medicine.
Mm-hmm. So to make a long story short, it took me 3.5 years to heal myself. And of course, the first step was to change my diet. I used lots of juices and smoothies to heal myself and boost my immune system. And also, even when people eat a lot of salads, sometimes we don't digest enough of greens. We can't really chew them enough to break down the fiber.
Right, we have a lot of spinach here today, by the way,
yeah.
Hence Popeye.
Yeah, so smoothies are perfect to break down all the fiber and break down these cell walls for us to be able to digest all the nutrients from the greens.
Correct. If anyone who doesn't do smoothies or has never juiced, then you might not be familiar with the fact that when we eat food, our body uses a lot of energy to try to break down the food to digest it, to get it into our system, from our stomach, down into our intestines and absorb into our body, because that's where nutrients come out, is in the lower and upper intestines, okay? And 80% of our immune system is actually in that digestive tract,
yeah.
Okay? So if we're not digesting what we need as far as healthy foods, let alone the junk everybody eats nowadays, sad but true. But if we're eating healthy food, even then it takes a lot of food. You have to eat more than you actually need to get what your body actually needs. I got to eat like 150% of nutrients to get 100%. So you have the Lyme disease. Smoothies is good. That's why I asked Katrina to come today. Not only because she's a perfect person to help me with fit lifestyles, or lifestyles of the fit and famous, but she already has done smoothies, okay? She's never done the smoothie I'm making for her today, which we'll get to that in a second. But yes, smoothies, what happens is the food is broken down, we then digest it, we drink it, and we can put lots of greens and lots of the stuff we're supposed to be eating in the smoothies, which is great for our body, okay? So a lot of dense nutrients in a smoothie as well as a juice. The thing about the smoothies, though, it's a little easier to manage. If you've ever juiced, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Smoothies is the easiest, fastest way to get a lot of nutrients, dense nutrients, good nutrients, wholesome nutrients into your body quickly. What is your favorite physical activity?
I love playing tennis. It's my favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tennis?
Yes.
Okay. I played lots of tennis when I was younger, not so much now, but I can still get on the court okay.
Not so much, I mean, you're not so much young now, you don't play so much.
I'm young.
That's why I'm asking why you're saying.
I'm not so much young, no, but I can still get around pretty good. So tennis is your favorite activity?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you what your favorite way to get dense. You're on the go a lot, okay? You're out out there right now, you're skyrocketing, your star is going up quickly. So you're on the go, I know, because I know your schedule. What is the easiest way, the best way that you like to get nutrients? So what do you do for eating healthy, to stay healthy?
Well, for when I'm on the go, I do both juicing and smoothing. But juicing takes much more time, and especially clean up takes a lot of time. So the fastest way is, of course, to make the smoothie and get all the nutrients I need.
Right. I personally juiced for almost 2.5 years. Once I discovered smoothies, and especially with the advent of the new devices we have, extraction blenders and whatnot, smoothie is a lot quicker. Okay, so you like smoothies?
Oh yes, of course.
And again, I cheated a little because I knew she'd like smoothies. But it's a great way, right? I mean, it's fast. I mean, 5 minutes, especially if if you guys prep 30 minutes a week for your stuff, it's easy to grab stuff that you prep, put it in a smoothie, and go. I always have spinach and kale on hand. I love baby spinach because you can get the stuff that's clean, it's nice, it's organic. It's good. Okay. What is it that you sneak when you're not eating healthy and you want something quick? And we all do it, okay? Everyone grabs a bag of chips now and then, a piece of candy. What's your weakness, your number one?
I'm perfect, I have no weaknesses.
You eat nothing bad, huh?
My worst problem is sugar. So sometimes I have really bad sugar cravings, and then I eat the chocolate or anything that has sugar in it. Okay,
I'm guilty of sugar. My 7-year-old Logan inherited it from me. We limit him to 3 a day. We really do. We tell him, hey, is that your third sweet? So yeah, sugar's a big one. It's a big one for everybody out there. Raise your hand. I know I see you guys out there eating sugar right now, probably. Anyway, smoothies is a great way to replace that, okay?
Yeah.
Now, again, her book is on Amazon, okay? It's Katrina's Recovery. She gave you a little bit of history about recovering from an incurable disease. And she has recovered from it, by the way. And she's done that through a lot of natural things. And smoothies, I think, was a big part of it.
Yes.
Okay? Today, what we're making for Ms. Katrina here is a 50-50 bar, the old dreamsicle, people. And we're going to make a really green one. It's really simple. It's easy, okay? So this is the world's first green dreamsicle, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put that together, eat it, enjoy it, and you guys can see it, and I'll put the recipe up for you. So we're going to start with a lot of spinach, okay? Now the beauty of this, like I said, a smoothie is a great way to get probably your whole daily allowance of, or half of what you need as far as vegetables and greens, okay? That's about 1.5 cups of spinach, okay? So we split it, it's 3/4. That's about 25 to 30% of your daily allowance of iron and fiber just in the spinach alone. Now I'm going to put the baby spinach in. Here I have some orange segments that I pre-cut, and I'm going to put about a whole orange in there, okay? It's about 4 or 5 big segments, okay? We're going to drop that in. I'm going to throw in like 3 or 4 ice cubes. I like my smoothies with a little coldness to them, a little texture. And this is vanilla bean paste. It is a real paste. It's not an alcohol-based paste. It costs a little more, but it's really good. So we're going to drop some of that in there, about a tablespoon. You can use an extract if you want. I prefer the vanilla bean paste. It just gives stronger flavor for me, and you need a little less. Here's a nice extract I have too that's really nice. And you can use these clementines if you want, put about 3 or 4 as opposed to a whole orange. But either way, it's all fine. And then we're going to do some almond milk, okay? And this is a NutriBullet, which I love. We're not making a lot of smoothie today, just for us, so this one works great. We're going to pour this in. There's a fill line on there somewhere. I know where it is, so I'm going to stop it right about where it's supposed to be. And that should be about right. Yeah, a little more. There we go. Okay. Now, something I've been doing that I've talked with Katrina before, and she used essential oils a lot. And I don't know if you know about essential oils, people. Start learning about them, start using them. It's the best way to keep your family healthy. It avoids doctor visits. I can go into a whole deal about essential oils. This is a company called doTERRA that I align myself with. It's wild orange. It's really strong. It's certified. It's pure. It's therapeutic grade, which means you can ingest it. You can.
I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing, amazing. Now this stuff is so strong that for this smoothie, I'm just going to put in about a drop, maybe 2. You might want a little strong. 1, 2 drops. That's it. Okay. You probably can't see that from the camera there, but it's 2 drops of that essential oil. Now we're going to go ahead and put the top on here, close this down, and I love this machine. It looks just about right. We have now extracted everything we need out of the spinach, the orange, the great essential oil, which has tons of vitamin C, by the way. It's like 600 times your daily allowance, okay? Thank you very much. And oh God, it smells, you guys, I wish you could smell that. There you go.
And looks really good.
Yeah, and you can see the bright color, okay? This is spinach. Now, here's the key. If you guys ever had a dreamsicle, and I know a lot of you have, it is vanilla ice cream in the middle, orange popsicle on the outside. When I was a kid, they were staples. It was like one of the few ice cream bars you can get now. There's like, a trillion, but they're all not good for you. This is a good way to get a dreamsicle in your body.
Cheers.
Okay?
This is so good.
I think it's better than the last one I made. I'm getting a lot better at these, by the way. Well, I've been doing it about 2 or 3 weeks now. Okay, there it is. The world's first green dreamsicle smoothie, people. All right, fantastic.
You can never tell that it's so good.
No, I mean, seriously. And by the way, you can freeze these and eat them as a popsicle, okay?
Amazing.
Yeah, my grandma used to do coconut and all kinds of crazy stuff like this back when I was a little kid. And she'd put them in the old, ice trays and cellophane and toothpicks in them. And so, yeah, these are great.
Amazing.
Well,
thank you.
Miss Katrina, I want to thank you very much for joining me today.
Of course, thank you.
Smoothie Allen, Lifestyles of the Fit and the Famous.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your time today so much. And if you get a chance, please check out Katrina's book. It's a great, fascinating book. I had my wife read it so she could tell me all about it. Sorry, I'm on the go a lot too. But it's a great book. It's on Amazon, okay? Again, Katrina Starzhynskaya and Smoothie Allen, Lifestyles of the Fit and Famous. Thank you. Until next time.